Now, can you say angle B is an angle of inclination? I've got an angle of inclination, it's an angle between a line and a what, and its x-axis. So this one, it's an angle between two lines. So what we want to do first is to check which is the angle that we're looking for is between these two lines. That's what we want to look at. Now, if we consider angle B here, we'll say which angle B is between which two lines. And then we'll just highlight them. If you have colored pens, it will help. Just highlight them with different colors. So it's between which line and which line? So okay, I would say I have line AB here. Okay. And then I will say, okay, I have AB. And then I'll use a different color for the other one, which is BC base. AB and BC. So the angle that I'm looking for is between these two lines. Now, I will write them down. So I have line AB. Let me do this. I have line AB, and then I also have line BC. Line AB and line BC. The next thing that I want to check here is that these two lines, they need to intersect with the x-axis so that they can form a triangle. The way we do this question here, we are going to form a triangle with the x-axis. So I will check here, which is the red one, there's BC intersect with the x-axis. Yes. But now if you look at line AB doesn't intersect with the x-axis. Yes. But now I know something about straight lines. Straight lines, like the gradient of the straight line doesn't change. So even if I extend this line here, the gradient is not going to change. It's still going to be exactly the same thing. So what I will then do, I will take that advantage to say, I'm going to extend my x-axis. And then if I extend my x-axis now, I'm looking to have a triangle. What I want to have is that the lines, I get this angle is between two lines. Those two lines, they need to intersect with an x-axis so that they can form a triangle. So now I have a green line and a red line. Green line and red line, and I also have the x-axis. Now they form a triangle. So it means now whenever you have red, you have green, and then you have black. So if you take out those three colors then, so you're going to have something that looks like this. So here you have the angle that we're looking for. We'll put it there, it's P. Now here, there's an angle between the green line and an x-axis, and then we'll call this one an angle of inclination. There's an angle between the line and the red line, and then we'll call this one an angle of inclination. Since they didn't say anything about them, we'll give them names. They didn't say anything about them. So I'll give them names. Let me call this one alpha, and then I will call this one theta, and then I will call this one P. They didn't say anything. I'm looking for this angle here. So what is the first thing that you are going to do? You are going to first identify the two lines which are forming the angle that you are looking for. That's the first thing. The second thing, you are going to check if the two lines that you have, do they intersect with the x-axis so that they can form a triangle with an x-axis. That is going to be your next step. Yes. And then your next step, then after that, this is going to be step number 3. You are going to calculate the gradient of AB. And then I'm also going to calculate the gradient of what? Of the BC. So I'm going to pause for now and ask you to do that. Calculate the gradient. Okay, so you got the M of AB and then you got the M of BC. So you have M of this line BC, and then you have M of this line, which is AB. And then from here, you're going to calculate the angle of inclination of these two lines. So after you got the gradient, after taking the gradient, then you're going to get alpha. Alpha is an angle between BC and an x-axis. So I will say which time alpha, I will say which time alpha is going to be given by M of BC. And then I will say that the tan of theta is given by M of AB. And then it means which alpha is going to be given by the tan arc. And then I'm going to check what is the gradient of BC. The gradient of BC is 3 all over 2. And then if you were to type this, and then it says shift, and then you say 3 divided by 2, goes, it gives us 56 something. Let me round off, the round is off to 2 decimal places. Say 56,31. So we'll say alpha is going to be 56,31. And then this side here, because you are dealing with something which is negative here, you say which you have theta, which is going to be given by the tan arc of -1 all over theta. But you said you can't have a negative angle again. How do you make the angle to be positive? We are going to add 180.
Yes.
And then it says which theta is going to be equal to 170, comma 54. So you type this with the negative. You type this with the negative, you just have to remember that you are going to add 108. And then it gives you 170, it's going 170,54. And then this is 56,31. Okay, now what does that mean to us? We're going to come and substitute these values here. So we'll say, okay, we know what is theta now. Theta is equal to 170,54. Then with this one here, it's 56,31. And then we see this one here is 170 degrees, 170,54 degrees. Okay, but that's not what we're looking for. But at least, even if we don't get to the final answer, we would have gotten our marks along the way. We would have gotten our marks for getting the gradient, we would have gotten our marks for calculating the angle of inclination of the two lines creating the angle. Now, what else are we going to do from here then? We're going to use the fact that, let's put this here. We said we have P here, remember? We don't know what is P here. We have no idea what is P. But here's what we already learned from the previous question that we did, man. We said this angle here, I think this angle is outside, right? This angle here outside is going to be equal to what? It's going to be P plus what? Plus 56. So we'll come and say, okay, it means in other words, our angle theta is going to be equal to P plus alpha. And then the reason is because we have exterior angles of the triangle. And then after that, we'll say we know what is theta. We know theta as 170,54. Which is going to be equal to P plus, we know what is alpha. It's 56,1,31. Meaning which we're going to say P. If we take this one to this other side, then we get P. And if you say 170,54, you say we have what?
4,23.
114,1,23. And I'm trying to put it here and say, okay, but this one here we know it as 114,1,23. But we are not done. This is what we are looking for, Chineke. But now, if you look at these two angles, what can you tell me about it?
They are supplementary.
They are supplementary. What does it mean when you say they are supplementary?
They make up 2 and 8.
They add up to what? 200. It means we will say that B, angle B plus angle P, they are going to give us what? 180 degrees. And then the reason why are we saying that? They are angles on a straight line. And then it makes B to be equal to 180 degrees minus 114,23. And then you get what? 65,7. Yeah, and then this is how we calculate an angle between two lines. So this is an angle between two lines. It's not an angle of inclination again. It's an angle between two lines. Then we'll come and do the following. Let's come and do this one. We're going to do this one first.